Okay, so now your child actually has his or her license. Do you have to add the child to the policy now? It is incredibly important that you do, all right? And anybody who tells you different is either grossly misinformed or unscrupulous about this, because you need to add that child. You've got an obligation to report all the drivers in the household to the insurance company. And if you don't, that could be considered fraud. And fraud is grounds to void or rescind the policy, which means no coverage. Now you're thinking, well, you might be thinking, I'll take my chances because this stuff's expensive. Well, here's the deal. Sorry, that's a pretty bad plan. And I'll tell you why. Imagine this situation. Your child runs a stop sign and hits somebody right in the side of their car. You know it could happen. Your child's fine. The airbags went off, kept your child safe, but that driver in the other car, not so good. Ambulances, fire trucks, helicopters, the whole works. All right? Driver of the other car's name's David, and David spends weeks in the hospital. He's off work for months. He has a wife. He has children. Now, he's not the suing type, but his health insurance company that paid all those bills while he was in the hospital, they're going to sue you, and it's going to be for hundreds of thousands of dollars. He's going to suffer probably the rest of his life with the aftermath of this accident. He may not want to sue you, but you owe him hundreds of thousands of dollars. Of course, the insurance company, when you have $500,000 on the line, they do an investigation, and your youthful driver was not listed on the policy. So they're suddenly presented with a choice. They can write you a letter explaining that they're rescinding coverage because you didn't report your son or daughter as a driver, and they can believe that to be fraud, or they can write a check for $500,000. Be realistic. Which are they going to do? What would you do if you were them? Okay. You need to report your children. In a really bad accident, it's the only way to make sure there's coverage.